One, go. So recording has started. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Thank you for um joining me today. Now, the main reason for this session is because majorly I know some people here are not students of my program, but that's not an issue. But the major challenge was that I wanted people. I know I like it was creating this session because of feedback I got from my students. Even though even though it has been answered in the program, but because you have people who were like, oh, Kelvin, they're having issues with how to connect, how to turn their script into how will I put it now? How to turn their script into what's it called now? Into video, and all those. Some people said they're having issues with CapCut, yeah. So I just said, okay, let me have a session today. But now, first and foremost, one thing I want us to understand is there are different ways. There are different ways you can create videos for your YouTube channel. Now, this live session is not, I'm going to start from how I pick my titles to how I molded them. So I'm not going to start doing how to set up how to pick a niche, how to blah, 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 to create a YouTube account. No, I'm going straight to the point here. Starting from, I say a title online. I want to do something like that. So how do I model the title then? How do I go ahead and turn it into a video of my choice? So that is what we are all about here tonight. So now let's go straight to the point. So for the purpose of this class, the niche I have chosen is I'm seeing some handwriting on the screen. So please and please, I let's try to So let me just go. The screen I have chosen is garden niche. Garden niche. I intentionally chose this niche because I want to choose a niche, and I have a feeling many of us don't even consider at all. Because people are always after storytelling, personal finance niche, psychology niche, and the likes. And that's because if you ask most of the time, if you ask ChatGPT to recommend what's it called now, if you ask ChatGPT to recommend niches for you, these are some of the niches you know ChatGPT will recommend for you. So I don't want to pick something else. So now let's start. So choosing garden niche, I want to create a title. I want to create a video for my garden niche. Now I need to also let you know that I don't have a garden name. Okay, I have one more common thing, but I'm not a garden person. I'm not really a fan of, I'm not a gardener, but I chose gardening because I just want to do it. I've done research. I've seen channels in this niche doing well. So I want to actually do something like that here. So just to say that you don't have to necessarily start a niche based on what you like and what you do. You can also do something that because sometimes when I recommend niches for people, they keep telling me, "Oh, Kelvin, that niche you have chosen for me is kind of off me." Yeah, so that is not something they are familiar with. So now this is my own page, right? So let's say I come on YouTube now. I saw this video. Now this video was posted 4 days ago. It has 30K views. The current view power is 616. It's a small channel with 22.7K subscribers. So I'm like, okay, let me go let me go ahead and let me go ahead and model this. So what am I going to do? Once I open the video, I model titles. I decide how I want to do my videos, right? I model titles. So now I've copied the title. So I go to ChatGPT here. So let me go to ChatGPT and see. Listen now. I go to ChatGPT. Now, I'm not any prompt I'm going to use today. I'm going to develop the prompt while in the class. So it's not as if I have one prompt somewhere, I'm copying and pasting. I'm doing this so you can see that prompt is like, I love you giving an example. See prompt as you sending your younger sibling or your child on an errand. So that's it basically. Prompt is an instruction. And I'll give an example to make it simpler. So for example, in the UK, if let's say you work in the health sector, for example, in the UK where I am, so for example, let's say you are a support worker or something like that, or even you're a nurse, for example. So let's say you're helping someone, let's say you're helping a service user probably who has a disability or the other. So let's say you told the person that, okay, let's say his name is John, for example, and you say, John, go and have your bets. You say, John, go and wash your clothes, blah, blah, blah. Now, when you're writing your report, you will not say, I asked John or I told John to wash his clothes. What you say is, I prompted John. So when you say prompt, just whenever you hear prompt, don't see prompt as a tech word, as a code. Prompt is simply you telling somebody, go and do this, do this is an instruction. Right? So, for example, let's say I'm a gardener. I came to your house and you said that, okay, Kelvin, the front garden, cut it to the ground. The back garden, just cut the branches. what you have told me, fine, it's an instruction, but it is a prompt. So that is prompt is you telling somebody what to do. So now let's proceed. So now I've gone earlier. So this is the title. No, no, this is not yet. So this is the title I want to go for. I've looked at it. I've looked at the title. He's doing well, currently doing well. He's in a channel in a small in a small subscriber count. So let me try. So I say I have a video. I have a title I found. Okay, no, let me start again. I see. I have a channel, faceless YouTube channel in the gardening niche. In the gardening niche. I found a title of a video doing well, and I want to model it. I will give you the title, and I want you to optimize it in different angles. Hmm, different angles. I could say the Y, use the Y angle, how angle. I can say curiosity angle. What other angle I can use? Shocking angle, controversial angle. Here is my title. So I'll copy and paste. So that's it. So the title is Want a Bug-Free Yard This Summer. Try this 11 mosquito repellent plants. So let me put the title here so you see how I model title. So now let me put original title. Original title. So this is the original title here. This is the original title here. This is the original title here. So let's see what attribute is going to give us. Let me put this one here. I need to close this one. So now look at it. Now see the different option he gave us. I'm just going to copy it, you know. I'm going to copy it here. Let me paste it now. So we are working on titles now. So now these are the titles. I mean, whatever ChatGPT is suggesting for me, these are your top 3 picks. That no concern me. You don't know what I define. So let me scroll up. So now look at it now. Look at the title. Look at the title. Look at the title. Just to pause. If you can hear me, just say Kelvin, I can hear you. Just type Kelvin, I can hear you. Just to be sure. Let somebody type Kelvin, I can hear you. Just type. Just want to type here. I'm waiting. Okay. Yeah, okay, you can hear me all right. So if your screen is not clear enough, it's your network. But when you get the recording, to be sharper, because trust me, my network is very, very good. Very good, very good. So now let's proceed. Let us proceed. Okay, you can hear me. Okay. That's all. Thanks everyone for your response. So let's proceed now. So now look at what that's given me. Look at this is the Y angle. Now, where's the original title again? Let me show us the original title. The original title is Want a Bug-Free Yard This Summer. Try this 11 mosquito repellent plant. See, why this? Look at the Y angle. Why these 11 plants keep your mosquito free all summer? Why mosquito eat this 11 plant and you should grow them now? Why your yard still has mosquitoes? No, first of all, let me first delete one. I'm trimming them. I don't like this one. So this is one. Another one again, this how angle. How to create a mosquito free yard using this 11. How to naturally repair mosquito with this 11 garden plant. How I limited mosquito in my yard with, okay, let me, how to create, okay, no, I want this how to naturally, I like the sound of it. So there's the third angle, curiosity angle. This 11 plants strictly repair mosquito. Most gardeners ignore about 4. Mosquito ate this 11 plant, but no one talks about them. Okay. Plant, plant this 11 once, mosquito will disappear. Now you should go. Thank you. I don't want, thanks for coming. Let me see the shocking angle. Stop buying sprays. These 11 plants kill mosquito problem naturally. 11 plants that make mosquito disappear, no chemical needed. You are wasting money. These 11 plants work better than bug spray. I think I like this one. Let me keep one. Let me keep it. I don't know that I'm going to decide. And there's to be honest, there's no perfect one to be honest. I'll just go with one. I just close my mind and go with one. Bug sprays are a scam. Use these 11 plants instead. Duh, 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 duh. Forget chemicals. Forget chemicals. These 11 plants are all you need to stop mosquitoes. Okay, most mosquitoes don't work. But these 11 plants do, no. So at the end of the day, I'm going to choose one. So let me just close my. So I just want to show you how I come up with different titles. So I think I'm leaning towards the Y angle. Y angle is just it gives people reason. So we've moved from we've moved from we've moved from want a bug free yard this summer. Try this 11 mosquito repellent plant. So I've moved it to why mosquitoes hate this 11 plant, and you should grow them now. So that's what I'm going to go for. So what next? I have found my type. So the first thing is after you've chosen a niche, you have your channel, blah blah blah. The first thing is go online and find what go online and do research and pick a title that you want to model, then come up with different angles for that title. Now listen, see what I didn't do. I did not go to ChatGPT and say, ChatGPT, I have a channel in social niche. Give me titles. ChatGPT will always give you titles, but I always tell you, it's not best practice if you are just starting. If you are just starting, it's not best practice. Find what's working and add your own tweak to it for a start. Right. So that's what I would always recommend. You can go ahead and because most times, to be honest, most time when you go on ChatGPT, because if some of my students will know this already. If they send me titles, I'll just tell them, or if they send me their channel, I'll just tell them this title you got it from ChatGPT live and direct. And they won't argue because it's true. I can easily tell because sometimes you see titles looking like newspaper headline, looking like Bella Nigeria headline and all that stuff. Yeah. So this is what we will go for. So we move from this to our own modeled modeled titles. So now for people that will be like, oh, Mr. Kelvin, I have my own title, I have my own title. And how do I turn my title? What do I do next? How do I turn my title to script? Next thing is this. You are not a script writer, or even if you are, congrats. But I am not a script writer. I don't know who's writing things on the screen that things are showing, right? But let's proceed. So you are not a script writer. I am not a script writer. So even if you are a script writer, the script writer will most likely see use go online, go online to actually do your work for you. So back in the days, before AI, ChatGPT, and the likes came in, people always go online, read books, read journals to get ideas for their script, for their whatever, for their for their scripts. But now we have AI, we have ChatGPT that can help us, we have Cloudy and the likes, yeah. So now, what do I do to generate my script? I have a prompt already for script generation. I have a prompt already to generate script. So this class is not me teaching you. This class is not me teaching you how to write prompt or no, that's gonna to write prompt is going to be a long meeting. So you, I've generated this prompt in the program. I've already taught you how to generate prompt for different niches, so you can do that. So now this is the niche. This is the prompt rather. You are a professional YouTube script writer specializing in high retention, faceless videos in the gardening niche. Write a 2,500 word. Now, why did I put 2,500 word? 2,500 word is because I'm getting around between 8 to 22 minutes. Now, let me answer this question. It is the length of your word, your script that will determine how long your video will be because the length of your video is basically the length of your voiceover, right? So, because I see some people say, "Oh, okay, my video is 2 minutes," and I told ChatGPT to give me a 30 minute script. GPT doesn't know what a 30 minute script is. What your AI chatbot knows is give me word count. So if you want, let's say like from 30 minutes and above, like that, you're looking at probably 4,500 word count. Then also your voiceover speed will also influence how fast your what's it called now, your voiceover speed will also influence how fast your voice your how long or how short your this in your voiceover is going to be. That is the voiceover you are using now. So let's proceed now. So this is my prompt. This is my prompt. So now I'm going to input two things in the prompt. I'm going to input two things in the prompt. Number one, I'm going to input my title. So what is our title? The title we have modeled. So where is it? I'm going to copy it. It's here. I'm going to copy it, a model title, and then I'm going to put it here. See where I'm putting it on the doc first, not on ChatGPT or whatever I'm using. So this is one. Now I need key points. What is our key point? I need key points. What's our key point? I need a key point and information where I'm going to give ChatGPT that will guide ChatGPT on my script content. So this is it. Is a key point and tips to cover. Sorry, I'm talking too fast. When you listen to the recording, you can probably do it slowly, yeah. But just follow this. So what do? I will just create a new chat in ChatGPT and say, I have a faceless. Just watch again. I want to develop our key point. I have a faceless YouTube channel in the gardening niche. I want to create a script. So give me a 250 word count, 250 word key lessons, what else again, or key summary, or background lessons. For the title, I'll paste the title. For the title, so if you have questions, drop it. So I'm going to respond to the question before I continue again. For the title, this is the title. For the title, I want to use it to develop a script. So you can see how this prompt is flowing naturally, like as if ChatGPT is my errand boy and I'm telling it what to do. So now, I need a title which I've done here in our prompt. Then I want to put key points. So is that key point that ChatGPT will use to develop my script? So now these are the key points. So you read through it, you look at it here, you look at it, you look at it, right? So you read it through. If it's not what you want, you tell it, you read through it because this is going to determine how long your work is going to be. So simple. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to copy it, go to my prompt and put it in the place for key points to cover. So now before we proceed, let me check if people have dropped questions so I can respond to them. Let me just see. Let me just see. Let me just see if anyone has questions. Okay, if the video is blurry, trust me, if the video is blurry, it's your network, not from my end, to be honest, because I'm sharing directly from it's your network, yeah. Okay, somebody said most video generator will not get to 10 minutes. Well, I don't know how will I put it. I'm not using video, I'm not using any video generator. I'm actually I build my videos from scratch, right? So you see what I'm doing mine. And also video generators are very expensive. So I don't know why you want to use video. I don't know why you want to use a video generator. Someone is saying, how do you get the prompts provided video generator is see, erase video generator from your mind. Look at you came here, if I would like put it now, you came to the video to actually see how I'm doing it. So just watch what I'm doing to the end. Right. So don't bother yourself with video generator. Video generator is expensive, even if you want to go for it. Now, what is the ideal? Okay, the issue of innovative content is AI script writing. Okay. Yeah, sure, AI script writing doesn't stop anything. Because, for example, if you're in a niche that you don't know anything about, how do you want to get information? How do you want to get the details if you don't use AI? You get so because you're using AI is not why your AI script is not why you to be flagging for inauthentic content. So somebody asking, what is the ideal video length? For me, I get my ideal video length from what the top accounts are using in my niche. So for example, I'm in the personal finance niche. So I look at videos in the top guys, they don't do video. Videos are always around between 8 minutes to 22 minutes. So because of that, I'm going to do around that. I won't be doing like 2 hours, 3 hours. No, you get. So you look at what the other guys are doing. Then you can then go ahead and do same or probably increase your length a little bit or probably increase your video length or probably reduce it depending on what you're comfortable with. Because if you're a beginner, you might still struggle a little bit with video creation for a start. So why start with long video? So let's back to our prompt now. So these are our prompts, yeah. I'll put our title, I'll put our key points to cover. So now ChatGPT is going to develop it into a full script. Now after ChatGPT, I want it to be 250 word prompt. Now go to the prompt. You will see some things here. You see hook 120 to 150 words. Big promise 150 words. Reliable authority 120 words. Open loop 80 to 100 words. Main section 1,500 to 1,700 words. See another one. Final powerful tip 200 words. Conclusion 150. So this is how with this ChatGPT is going to give me even if it doesn't give me around 2,500 words, it's going to give me close. If it doesn't give me exactly 2,500 words, which it won't, but it's going to give me close to it, but not 100, not 1,000 words, right? So now let's proceed. So I'm going to cut the prompt. I've already filled the prompt with all the information I need, and then I'm going to paste. So new chat again, ChatGPT, then paste. Oh, sorry. So let's wait. So we'll see. So wait for it to develop our script fully. See? See? Yeah. That's it. I don't know why I'm sneezing. I'm just because I just woke. All right, so that's it. Just copied it. So from here, you'll have seen I've taken it from me seeing a topic, a title I like on YouTube, modeling the title, then I've taken it to generating it, turning the title to a script, right? Trust me, after this one, once anyone just now ChatGPT has gone, ChatGPT has gone ahead to ask to give me image prompt. So no, I'm not. That's not what I want. So I'll focus on the script for now. I just you just pick what you want. ChatGPT is already giving me too much. I'll just copy what I want. So that's why you always have to read the response, ChatGPT or Claude or whatever AI chatbot tool you are using. So I'm gonna copy it back to my doc. So now this is where the work begins. You have to first of all clean it, yeah. So for me, I don't like my video starting by the title, right? So I'm going to delete it. I don't want my voiceover saying the title. So we know our title already. So also you want your voiceover saying number one, hook, 0 to 10 seconds. Of course not. It's horrible if your video does that. You don't want it saying two, big promise, of course. Let's proceed. You also want it saying three, reliability or authority. If you have questions, drop it. So that once I take a break, I will check it again. Also, you want to say open loop. Now main content. Yeah. So now let's proceed. So now it's already talking about, of course, it's already talking about the width, right? So lavender, I'm not going to delete that one. Let's proceed. Citronella grass. So basil. So you also count. This is three. It has given this is the third weed. It's telling third plant. This is midview. So obviously not. Mint. That should be number four. Number four plant. So you also have to count as well. You don't think I give them seven. I give them four. This should be five. This is six. This common mistake section. Is it seven already? Let me scroll down and see. Okay, yeah, this is the seventh one now. Okay, so it put common mistake at the middle before the seventh one. So it's my prompt. What is the output is what I gave it in my prompt. So let's see. So how many is this guy giving me? That's our title again. Okay, so now let's get back to it. This is our so it's 11 plants. So we're going to it's actually 11. It's the plants that it has given us it's 11 a number. So this is where the work starts. You see all these lines, you delete them, all this line, because sometimes if you are using some, there's some voiceover that will not, some voiceovers will get to this part and start saying dash, or start saying some funny things, some funny things. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to clean the script. So obviously you want your voiceover saying 7 conclusion. You also want it saying 8 call to action. So now why I'm not going through the scripts, because this is a prompt I use. Now look at my prompt. Say look at it. Drop your answer in the comments. So the way I do my prompt always have my prompts always have. I'm trying to talk slowly so that more others will join us. So my prompt always have most likely 3 call to action. So the first call to action comes after the hook, where I tell them, okay, like and subscribe. Then at the middle, that's another call to action. We to actually probably ask them question from what they've heard so far, so that they can actually leave a personal comment, probably from place of experience and the likes. Then the last one is always telling them to actually share the video, like the channel and all that stuff. So it's very important that you use call to action. So this video is not going to cover prompt development for script because it's going to be too long. It's going to be too long. Yeah. So now our script is ready. Look at the beginning. If mosquito seems to love your garden, you might actually be helping them. If it sounds strange, but most gardens blah blah blah. So you read through your script, yeah, you read through your script, which is normal. Then also you need to also know that if you don't like the response ChatGPT gives you, you can always change it. Yeah, whatever AI tool you are using. So if I say ChatGPT, I'm talking about Gemini, Cloudy, and whatever tool we use, right? So I can say, I don't like this hook. Give me another hook. Give me a better hook. I want the hook to be this way, blah blah blah. Okay, I want my hook to start the question. That it's going to do that for you. But now let's proceed. Now we've done our this thing. We've done our I've taken you from picking a title, modeling it, and turning it into script. So the next thing is voiceover. So I'll do voiceover first. Why? Because the voiceover tool I'm using sometimes used to act, you can start acting somehow. So let me start using it now so that voiceover is ready before we need it. So I'm going to copy everything, the entire script from start to finish. I'm going to copy it. So I use this tool called I use AI 33 Pro. I use the paid version, right? There are free AI tools you can use, but why I use AI 33 Pro, because it's the cheapest out there for more paid tools, and also because there was a time I had a channel where I wanted to clone voice, so I had to use it to clone voice. So, but you can use any AI tool you are using, trust me. So now let me go to the voices. Let's see. I'll just pick any voice I like. It's not I'll just pick any random voice, yeah, but good enough. So this is not the class where I'm teaching you how to select right voice and everything. Yeah, because there are some voices are good for your niche and they might not be good for other niches. So let me try this guy.
Our distrust is very expensive.
No, I don't. So before I proceed, let me ask, can you hear me? If you can hear me, just type yes. No, somebody that can I have your prompt. No, I'm not giving out. In fact, this prompt this particular prompt I developed for one of my students. I'm never even giving out the prompt. So because in my program, the program contains how to develop prompt. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not giving out the prompt. So now let me check another voice again. This is Adam. Let me just go for a male voice. You could use female any gender, but I want to use male. I want to use the middle age. Let me use middle age person. So I want an American accent as well. Language English, of course. Accent, give me American accent. So now let me try this guy.
I must not fear.
No, this one is good for
It is a
meditation.
profound truth that the deep things in science are not found because they are useful. They were
Let me
found
use this
because it
guy.
was.
Let me use Michael C. So let me copy. I'm going to paste. Now, part of why I like this guy, this AI 3 Pro, is because I'll just paste all my scripts once and for all, and it will do the magic for me. So I don't need to, there's some of you know that there's some AI tools whereby you cannot put your script. You have to start doing them one after the other. So I'm going to click on this. So it's going to generate for me. So while it's generating, I'll move on to other things. So let me see if I have questions. The people are asking, okay, you can hear me. People are responding that they can hear me. Okay. So the tool is AI. I'm using AI 33 Pro, and the voice I chose, someone is asking, the voice I chose is what's his name now? You will see it again once it's done creating. I think it's Michael, but you'll see it again once we are done. So now let's proceed. So now we are generating our voiceover, right? We've generated our script. So what do we do next? We want to generate video. So how do I generate videos? I use images. I could use short videos here and there, and then I join them together on this guy called CapCut, right? So that's it. So now let's generate images. So how do I generate image? Very simple. Now I go back the to where our script is on ChatGPT and say what I would say is simple. I want to turn this script to video. So I need images. Analyze the script and give me prompt. I will. Someone's mic is on. Please turn it off if it's you. Mute. And give me prompt I will use to generate images. So now in this part could get tricky. Like this part, in fact, you can say, I want 20 images. So you can pick the number of images you want for the video, right? So let me see if our voiceover is ready. Because on many occasions, I love our voiceovers to be the one that will decide number of images. So for example,
If mosquitoes seem to love your garden, you might actually be
so now our voiceover is 9 minutes, 31 seconds. So I think I'm going to do around probably two. I won't do more than 15. I won't do more than 15 images. So, but let me see what you're going to give us first. So otherwise you can give me contact image. So let me see. I won't do more than 15 images, but let's see. Why is this guy giving me two responses? Just give me one response, Jare. This thing like Wahala. But let's wait. So you see? So now for the purpose of this training, that's why I had to use a prompt of 2,500 words because I know it's going to give me around 15 minutes there about maximum. I don't want to go beyond 15 minutes because I want to spend time. I want to spend quality time um, in the video editing part. Let me confirm again if you have been recorded. Okay, we are recording. So let's proceed. So now, which one should I choose? Give me any response, Ogbeni. Give me one. So now this is not even long. This is not so. So look at it. A rosemary plant, a ant trimming leaves, a ant trimming rosemary since 16th century. Okay. So now for each, let me see. It's not giving me. Let me see. Okay, now what it did is that for some of the scripts, for some of the plants, it's giving me two images each, which is not bad. Makes sense, yeah. Oh, let me see. From 6, scene 7, scene 12. How many images are in scene 16? Oh, no, 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 no. It's just in 19. Yeah. No, no, it's too much because it's 9 minutes. So I don't want to do too much. I'll just say, let me go back and edit the prompts. So I'll go back and edit the prompt. So because my voice is now, I don't want too many images. So I'll just say, and give me the prompt out. Give me, okay. I want the maximum of let's say 15 images. That because 15 images. So let's see what we're gonna do. 15 images. So now to generate images, I love using this. I use Whisk for now. Whisk. I know Whisk is I think from is it 30th of April, Week will move to I think weeks will no longer be it will probably move to whatever updates Google wants to do. I'm not playing yet, it's not 30th yet. So for our videos, first of all, your image size is 16:9. So you select that. So now we'll proceed. Let me start generating our prompt. This might take a while. So this is the first image. See? Now watch what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to pick one of the images you give me. Now I'll check if it relates. So just watch me. So you can see that I'm not using this thing. I'm not using what's it called now. I'm not using nothing. I'm not using any image generating tool because many people are after is they just want a tool. They will okay, our recording session is just let me just put part one and move it. Because people just want a tool whereby they will just copy and paste. They will just copy and paste. They will copy their prompts, their script, and then it's turned into video. And the funny thing is they'll be expecting that kind of tool to be free. And I'm wondering if you're the one that created that, if you're not that created that kind of tool, will you make it free? Of course not. So now let's proceed. Now, so what I'm doing as I'm generating my images, I am saving them I'm saving them in number one, two, three, so that it will be easier for me to trace when I move them to CapCut. So first of all, I need to let you know I'm not a video editor, right? So I'm not a script writer as well. So, but I do what I need to do so I can make money from YouTube. So this, I'm a novice, blah blah blah. Everybody be novice, me self be novice. So you that by the images and any channel that I want to that requires serious video heavy work, I outsource it straight up. I don't bother myself doing them, you get, because I'm not an expert. So that's why for myself, when I want to do videos myself, I stick to the one way I feel do. I know they do pass myself. So I get the images, I download them, I rename them. So let's see. Let me see this one. I think I like this one. This one is sharper. This one is sharper. This is the number 3. So I'm hoping this class everything doesn't go beyond 1 hour 30 minutes, but we'll find out. Huh? So let's go to the fourth one. Let's go to the fourth one. So I think it's already talking about the plants one after the other now. So as they're talking about the plants, your images has to show it. So this is number 4. So let's go. So if you have questions, drop it. Once I'm done generating images, I'm going to when I'm done generating images, I'm going to check them. I'm going to check them out. So let's see. This is Cintronella. Let me save it again. I'm doing this, so it's easier. I find it could look like a lot of work, downloading and renaming them. But trust me, it's better you do it now than you now go on CapCut when you get a copy and not start looking at what image it is for, what voice of next. It's going to be too a lot of avoidable stress in the first place. I don't know why I developed that suddenly. So let's proceed. Let's see this one. Which one is this one? Okay. So I'll rename it again. This is 6. That was again. Let's go to the 7th one. Let's see. Okay. Please, who is that person that is? If your mic is on, please just mute yourself, please. So that it doesn't get so rowdy. Please mute yourself, please. I beg you. So this is number 7. Let me see if number 8 is done. Let me get script 9 ready. Okay. Excuse me, please. Precious, if you're on call, please, can you hear me mute them, please? How will I put it? I said this meeting that as you join, you are all muted. So if you are on mute now, you can't say you don't know you're on mute because you intentionally mute yourself. So please, if you mute yourself, if you unmute yourself, you know. So please help me remute yourself, please. Thank you. God bless. So this is number 9. So let's go to the 10th image. How many do we do? We are doing 15. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. So now I believe after this session, if anybody, if I see any message on the group, someone saying, "Ah, Kelvin, I don't know how to, I don't know how to turn my script to image to video," I'll just ignore because it just means you're not serious. Because if I add this one part in the program and you still don't go ahead and check it, then I don't think I can help you more than this, to be honest. I can't. So, and the funny thing is not as if it's not even as if I'm actually have that free time to do this session. My club is playing at the moment, and for me to do meeting while for me to have any meeting while my club is playing, it means I hold that meeting in high regard, But I don't joke with football like that. But I just feel let me help people once and for all. Let's put an end to this problem once and for all. So this is script 11. So let's go to the 12th one. So I think we are doing 15 altogether. So why I'm doing 15 images because my voiceover is 9.5 minutes. If it's like 20 minutes now, I could do. In fact, for each of the plants is going to measure, I could tell you to give me 3 images for it, right? So you don't. Let me see. I'm just trying to check that I'm not. Okay, this is lemongrass. So this is 12. So I can see there are a lot of charts in the group, but I'm going to check it. So if you have been following, you discover that apart from the prompt for script, every other conversation I've had with ChatGPT, I developed it. I don't know why I'm sneezing. Well, let's proceed. Okay, let's see. Oh man, oh man. This is 14. This is the 14th one. We're almost there, guys. So this is the 14th one. So, but one thing you also need to know is there is no now like there are different ways you can actually go ahead and create videos for this type of channel. You can use what's it called? You can use nothing pay. You can use stock videos as well. But I just want to make this as simple as possible. So this is just take the idea I'm using, you get. So you don't have to do this. You don't have to do your own image for image, right? But just take the idea and use it for yourself. So I think this is the final part. Yeah, I think this is the final part. So let me just download this one. So now the next thing we'll do is this. Next thing we'll do is very simple. I don't want us to just use images alone, right? So there are some images, there are some of the images I want to turn to video. So as also, show us how to turn images to video. So let me look at this one. Number 1, number 2. Let me see. I think let me just turn, cut of time, let me just turn. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'll say I want to turn image 1 and 2 to video. Give me a prompt for it. Oh man. So I'll copy it. I'm going to use Grok. So Grok, straight up. I'm going to choose my image, my size 16:9. Turn into video, 10 seconds. I'll click on this. Let me choose my image one. I'm going to put my prompt. So now, as this is as this one is developing now, I want to answer. I want to do something now. There are different ways right now. When you go on CapCut, you understand what I'm about to say when we get there. Now, when you go on CapCut, you can stretch image, right? But you can't stretch a video. If you have not covered, you understand. I'm going to show you what I mean by stretching images. So, for example, an image could be cover like probably 3 or 5 seconds, but you can stretch that image to 5 minutes, to 3 minutes, to 2 minutes, to as long as you want. But you can't stretch video. So, if you want to stretch the video, there are two ways you can stretch a video. You can turn that video to GIF format, or you can reduce the speed of the video on CapCut. So, to turn a video to GIF format, I always use this thing. I always use what's this guy called now? I always use Canva. So now remember I said, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell it to why this guy is generating. I'm going to tell it to let me say image 4 as well. Okay, give me okay, that's a do for image 3 as well. Need to understand that I want it to turn it should understand that should turn it to yeah. So I had this is the third I'm going to use. So now let's wait. Let's wait while it's generating. While it's generating. Okay. Let me download it. So you see why I turned to me because the intro was talking about mosquito in your garden. So your video just asks to show it. If I don't, I think I'm going to whatever I want to teach us. Say your video just has to show it. So I've done, the first video is ready. Let me do for it. Let me add image 2. Then I also go ahead and rename. I also go ahead and rename this guy to rename that one so I will know what it is. So this is 2. Let me get the prompt. Let me get the prompt ready. This is just what I need. I don't need those other scenario after it. So image 2, look at it. A subtle body movement, natural skin details are high. See, so it knows what it is. What is generating? Let me go and rename it. This one as well. So I love renaming it. So I know that this for image 1. So I'll just put 1 VID itself. Oh my. So let me proceed again. I'm going to answer questions, but let me finish generating what we need to generate. So it's generating. So while it's generating, let me just go and check if there's something I need to reply. Let me check. No. How much is craft for the voiceover? For the voiceover tool I use, I think with $5 should give like 1 million, 1 million credits or thereabouts. Yeah. Okay, does it triple insert pauses and break? No, I think that's going to be in your script. So while doing your script, you can just ChatGPT to, that you have to add pauses and breaks, in areas necessary. You should do that for you, or you can do that manually yourself. So the video is if the video is not clear, is your network. Yeah, Whisk is still free until Whisk is free. It has always been free. So I don't know whether Google will wake up tomorrow. How will I do this? Well, so if for people who are slow in understanding the course, what you have to do is just to you go over it again and again, go over it again and again. If my voice is let me download this one. If my voice is too fast, when you are listening to it, you can reduce the speed. Yeah, to be honest, you have like put it because I'm teaching over close to 1,000. To be honest, my it's not my learning style won't really grab everyone won't grab it the same way. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. So for people who don't understand it fast, you go over it over and again. The problem is many times people just want to watch a video once and understand it. And trust me, if it's been a long time you actually did any active learning. I mean, right now, if I go on a break of learning for next 6 months, even though I'm still young, if I go back to it again, it will take time for me to catch up. So it's just normal. It's normal. Learning is like an activity. You get using your muscles to do something. So if it's not how will I put it? And there's nothing I'm going to say here that I've not even said in the program already. So it's like it's just reinforcing what you know. So if there's confusion here, it just means you've not gone to the program at all in the first place. And I can't. I'm sorry. I don't think I can really help that, to be honest. Because I've tried. I've tried. So now let's wait for this third guy. So while we are waiting for this third guy, let me open Canvas. So like I said earlier, what I wanted to show you, what I said was, for your video, you can't stretch videos, right? But for example, if you want to make a 10-second video longer than 10 seconds, you can either reduce the speed on CapCut, or you can also or you can reduce the speed on CapCut, or just turn it to GIF. So let me turn this on to GIF. So this is not a Canva class, so I'll just show you what I'm doing. Just go to, okay, I have to wait for video. It's video 3 I want to use, so I have to wait for it to be ready. This is not a Canva class. I'll just go straight to the point. If you want to understand Canva better, you might probably need to take lessons around Canva. Yeah, so now, let me see if okay, I think I must have renamed this one. So, this is image 3, right? So I'll just let me rename it as 3. Yeah. Oh. Now let's proceed. So now this is Canva. So this is Canva. I'm going to upload. Here's the third video. This is video 3. So I'm going to upload it. It's a video, right? So I'm going to explain GIF and video. You can't stretch video, but you can stretch GIF. So if, to be honest, you don't have to understand this thing right on the call. That's how I'm record. That's why it's recorded, so you can go over it and go over it again. So why is this thing slow now? So why is this thing slow? Let me okay, it's added down. So I've added it. See, it's video. It's 10 seconds. I'll just go to share, click on download, then I'll now go to file type. So I'll move it from video to GIF. But that's all. Okay, still processing. That's why still processing on the left hand side. I think that's also show. So I'll just select file type to be GIF, and that's all. Nothing more. So I'll wait for it to download. While I'm waiting for it to download, let me go and open CapCut. Let me open CapCut. Let me open CapCut. So I use CapCut Pro. And to be honest, I think the only pro feature I use most of the time is just caption. And to be honest, you don't really need to add caption. It's not every time you need to add caption to your video, because it's English. Your speakers are English. You're using a clear accent. So to be honest, it's not. So it's signed in already. So I'll just go to create project. So why that one is working on. Let me see if this Agile is done. Let me see if Agile is done. Okay, still downloading. So if Zoom kicks us out, we just jump back with this link. If Zoom kicks us out, we just jump back with this link here. Because it's the free version Zoom I use. There's no activity I have that I need to always have it to start doing the paid version. No. So let me wait for this guy to be done so that I can add everything together. So let's just wait probably 1 or 2 minutes. Sometimes it takes time. I think my network should be a bit slow. And that's because I'm way upstairs. I think I'm on the second floor, so my router is on the ground floor. So let's go. This thing be fast. I want it to be done. So I want to add everything together. Let's add everything together. So now, if there's one thing you will notice that when I use Grok to turn images to video, you discover that some of the video add sound. So I'm going to turn that off. We are going to turn that off. We're going to turn that off. So I'm going to show you. So it's done. It's completed. Thank you. It's completed. Let me see if there's any chat I need to respond to. Yeah, you're going to have recording. You're going to have recording. Yeah, I'll share the recording. Well, the recording is for my video creation tool, Mr. Henry. I use CapCut Pro. I use CapCut Pro. So let me. This is the third video, so I'll share the third GIF. So back to CapCut now. So CapCut is not a CapCut class, trust me, but you can always play around. Use your media, audio, text, stickers, effects, transition, blah blah blah. So whatever I'm going to do, I'm going to show you. But let's proceed now. So I'm going to first of all look at if you see now, you see it's arranged from 1 to 15. So it's easier for me. So I'll just highlight 1, 2, 2, 2, like that. So I'll highlight everything so that I can post it, so that I can go straight up like that on my, what's it called? Please, somebody just turn on his mic. So please turn it off, please. I beg you. Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. So click on open. Now it has added it. Now it has added it. If you check it, it is still highlighted. So I'll just click on this plus add to track. So because they are all highlighted, everything will go straight up at once. So this is it. So now remember, let me play this. You see that this one has sound. I don't need the sound. The only sound I need is my voiceover. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come here and click on mute track. So everything here that has volume, automatic mute. So next thing I'm going to add my voiceover. This is voiceover. So I'm just going to click. See, it's only one that's highlighted. Of course, I'm going to add it. But before I add, I want to ensure that this line is at the beginning, because if it's here, if I had my voiceover might start here, but I want to start at the beginning. So put at the back here. I add it. So look at it. You can scroll up. See, obviously, my voiceovers. Please, if you're on mute, you actually mute intentionally. So please, I need you to unmute yourself. You can't say you don't know you are mute because you did intentionally. So please unmute yourself. So back to base. So you can see that all our assets, our images, and all, they look shorter than the our voiceover. That's where stretching comes in. So let me zoom out a little bit. So you can see one video one has the video, the image, 2 video, the image. So you can see everything's accordingly 1 to 15. So now this is where the work starts. This is where the work starts. So we start little by little. So let me play it. You let the voiceover now. So also another thing you can also do is your voiceover, right? You just spin it. So because some people say that, oh, their voiceover used to move, blah blah. So I just lock it here once and for all. So no shaking. It's not going to move at all. So regardless of how you move the image. So now let's start. Now let me see.
If mosquitoes seem to love your garden, you might
Mhm.
actually be helping them. It sounds strange, but most gardens are unintentionally designed to attract mosquitoes.
Okay, I'm listening to it one after the
Soft
other.
shade, moisture, and the exact sense they use to find you. That relaxing space you've created, to them, it's the
Now, because what is he talking about is still part of my image, part of the first image, right? So I'll just see. Now let me explain what I said earlier. See, this image is 10 seconds. You can't. This video is 10 seconds. You can't stretch video. You can't stretch. You can reduce it, but you can't extend it. But image, oh my God, you can take image from heaven to earth and back again to earth. No, Lily. Look at this number 3. Look at this video number 3.
perfect hunting ground.
Yeah, this okay. No, this let me put it here so you see. This is video 3.
Fewer bites, more comfort.
Now this is GIF. Remember what I told that GIF you can stretch. You can stretch GIF as well. You get so. Let's proceed. Then the part I showed you where you can actually reduce the pace. Now for this video now, I want this video to stay longer. What do I do?
If mosquitoes
Once I highlight the video, then I go to speed. Now see, it's a 10 seconds video, right? Normally. So I'll just reduce the speed. Watch what's happening. Look at the right hand side. As I reduce the speed, you will see 11 seconds. You see 12 seconds, 13, 14. I don't want to reduce it too much. So I think because I reduced the speed, it has gone from 10 seconds to 16 seconds. So you see. So
If mosquitoes seem to love your garden, you might actually be helping them. It sounds strange, but most gardens are unintentionally designed to attract mosquitoes.
okay.
Soft shade, moisture, and the exact scents they use to find you. That relaxing space you've created, to them, it's the perfect hunting ground. But here's the surprising part. What if you could flip that completely, without
That's what.
sprays, without chemicals,
That's what.
and without extra work? What if the very plants in your garden could silently push mosquitoes away? All day, every day, because there are specific
Another thing you can do is you can probably also, if you also want the mosquito, if you actually you can also probably add the video again to make it longer, but I don't want to do that. So let me stretch the image again, right? I will still show you how we edit these images, right? But let's ensure everything fits our voiceover. Just watch. If you have questions, just drop it. I will attend to it later. So
It's
let
the
me,
perfect hunting ground.
so you can see what I'm doing. I'm ensuring that whatever our voiceover is saying
All
is
day,
relating with the
every
video.
day,
See?
because there are specific plants
Just watch.
mosquitoes absolutely hate. And once you know which ones and how to use them, you'll start noticing something incredible. Fewer bites, more comfort, and a garden you actually enjoy again.
Mm-hmm.
In this video, you're going to discover 11 powerful plants that
That's what.
naturally repel mosquitoes, and more importantly, how to
So
use them
now,
the right way.
because I don't know these plants themselves, so I'll go back to our prompt, right? So I'll let the prompt guide me. So for example, so I will know. I don't know them. So let me even know what image 1 and 2 is about, first of all. Image 1 is okay, frustration, okay. Image 3. So when you talk about lavender, okay, aha. So when you mention lavender, so when you start mentioning this, so lavender starts from image 4. Good. So if Zoom will kick us out in the next less than 2 minutes. Once it kicks us out, we'll just join back again with the same link here. So that's it. So let's proceed.
Not just planting randomly and hoping for the best, but placing them strategically so
So,
they act like a living shield around your
so
space.
this is
You'll
this
learn
is the
why
GIF. Let me extend it. I don't think I don't want to use him. Since I have GIF and video for image 3, so I think I would like to take off image 3. Let me take that off. So
these plants work,
that's
what
what.
makes them so effective, and how to turn even a small garden, patio, or balcony into a mosquito-resistant zone. The best
So,
part? Most of these plants are incredibly easy to grow. Many of them are useful in your kitchen, and some even attract beneficial
so Zoom is going
insects
to
while
kick us out
keeping
in
the
the next
annoying
less
ones
than
away.
in the next few
So,
minutes. So
instead of constantly
just
reacting
wait.
to
So once it
mosquitoes,
kicks us out,
you'll
we'll just
finally start
join back with
preventing
the
them
same link again.
effortlessly. If you've ever tried to enjoy a quiet evening outside, only to
So
be chased back in by mosquitoes,
so let me extend. Let me still extend this one. Let me extend the images. Now let me make this one. Let me reduce the speed. Let me do the speed so I can stay longer a bit. No, the speed I need to reduce. So this one is even going to 23 seconds. So let me try. Let me see how slow it is.
specific plants mosquitoes absolutely hate. And once you know which ones and how to use them, you'll
For
start
this one, so let me still nothing spoil. Let it stay longer. So let's proceed. I didn't need to.
effort.
So
Just
Zoom is going to kick us out now in the next few seconds. Once it kicks us out, if I let me end this. Let me just end it and let us join back. So we're picking it up from where we last stopped. So you can always move it around. So let me move again. So image 4 starts from when you start mentioning the names of the plants. So let's hear what's
practical ideas that make your
there.
garden easier and more enjoyable. And before we get into the list, there's one plant near the end of this video that most people completely underestimate. It doesn't just repel mosquitoes, it can actually disrupt their
Now you can hear that now. So I'm giving them reason to wait behind. You get what I'm saying? That there's one plant before the end of this video. So they don't know the plants. Yeah, so they don't know where to skip. So just to keep them to watch to the end. So if you can,
ability to detect you entirely. Once you understand how that works, it changes how you think about your entire garden. So make sure you stick around for that. Let's start with one of the most popular and one of the most misunderstood,
what?
the lavender.
Now, we start talking about lavender. So I need to, let me just move it to this place where lavender was. This lavender. No, this is not what we're talking about lavender. This is it. So let me just see. So let me just play back. See?
Good. Not lavender. You might think of lavender as calming and
Aha. So this is the solar vendor. Let's continue. So we have to listen to it, to be honest. So let's see.
pleasant, but to mosquitoes, it's overwhelming. Lavender produces strong essential oils that interfere with a
Is he talking about lavender? Let's see where it stops.
mosquito's sense of smell. And that's critical because mosquitoes rely heavily on scent to find you. When that signal gets scrambled, they simply move on. Imagine sitting in your garden,
Hmm?
surrounded
Let's continue.
by soft purple blooms with a gentle fragrance in the air, and noticeably fewer mosquitoes around you.
Okay.
Simple step. Plant lavender near seating areas or pathways where you spend the most time.
Just
Even a
watch.
few pots can make a difference. Citronella grass. Now, this one is
So now he's talking about this grass. So let me see it. Let me reduce it a bit. Let's see.
now. This one is famous for a reason.
Okay. Let me reduce it a bit. So let's see. I hope you are following what I'm
This
doing.
one is famous for a reason.
Let me take it back again. Let's see.
La grass. Now, this one is famous for a reason.
I
Citronella
think it feel different a bit. Okay, let it
isn't
continue.
just a scent. It's a natural
Okay. Let's see what it's got for me.
mosquito repellent compound. But here's what many people get wrong. Candles with citronella are temporary. The real power comes from the living plant itself. In that, the plant continuously releases that strong aroma, creating a barrier mosquitoes don't want to cross. Picture a cluster of tall, grassy plants
So
swaying
that's the
slightly
only
in
thing
the
you
breeze,
you have to
quietly
listen.
protecting your
So now you
space.
see why I always
Simple
tell as a
step.
beginner,
Place citronella
you can start
grass in
with probably
large
10
pots
minutes
near
video,
doorways or
20 minutes
patios.
before you now start
Basil.
increasing little by little.
This might surprise you.
Okay,
Basil
now
isn't just for
this is now we are in this other guy now. Let's see. So just to be sure we are on the right track, let me go back to my chart and say which plant is talking about for image 6. I'll go back there again. So he's talking about basil. So we're right on track. So let me see.
surprise you. Basil isn't just for cook
Let me put it back again. Let's see.
basil. This might surprise you. Basil
Let me
isn't
see. Let me put it back and see.
basil. This might
Mm-hmm.
surprise you. Basil isn't just for cooking. It's
Mm-hmm.
also incredibly effective against mosquitoes. It releases a strong scent that mosquitoes find confusing and unpleasant. And the bonus, you can pick fresh leaves anytime for your meals. Imagine reaching for basil while cooking, knowing
Okay.
it's also working in the background to protect your garden. Simple step. Keep basil near windows or outdoor dining areas. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Most people plant one or two of these and expect instant results. But the real magic happens when you combine them. When multiple plants release different scents together, it creates a layered effect that mosquitoes struggle to navigate. And that's when your garden truly starts to change. Let's keep going. Mint is strong, almost aggressive, and that's exactly why it works. Its intense scent
So let me go back and so you see that if we follow the discover that it's talking about each plant. Now, why I'm not just mixing up images because people need to see what this because you actually you are giving gardens, you want them to actually plant it in their garden, right? So people need to see what you're talking about. So that's why each image has to release what the voiceover is saying.
almost aggressive, and that's exactly why it works.
Let me take it back again. Let me take it back again.
Let's keep going. Mint is strong, almost aggressive, and that's exactly why it works. Its intense scent
So let's see.
overwhelms a mosquito's ability to track carbon dioxide, the
Looks
main
like a lot
signal
of
they
work,
use
but
to
well,
find you. The
this is what it
result?
is. You're
They
looking for
lose
YouTube money.
direction. Imagine brushing against mint leaves as you walk by, releasing bursts of fresh scent that push mosquitoes away. Simple step. Grow mint in pots to control it and place it near seating areas. Marigolds, bright, cheerful, and secret.
So I think it's talking about marigold now, but let me see what image 8 is about. I'll go back to my script again. Marigold, all right, correct. So let me go back again. I think I'm gonna start from, let me start here again. Let's see.
and place it near seating areas. Marigolds,
Okay, so I need it around here. Let's see, let's see, let's see.
place it near seating areas. Marigolds, bright, cheerful, and secretly powerful. Marigolds contain a compound called pyrethrum, which is commonly used in insect repellents. That means you're essentially planting a natural version of something many sprays try to replicate. Picture a border of golden flowers lining your garden, adding color while quietly protecting your
Mm-hmm.
space. Simple step: plant marigolds along edges, walkways, or garden beds. Rosemary isn't just aromatic, it's sharp
So I think I've moved to rosemary. But let me check again. Because I don't know this plant to be honest, so I have to always check so that I'm not showing them. I'm not talking about rosemary plant and I'm showing them
aromatic. It's
hibiscus.
sharp and woody. Mosquitoes struggle with that.
Let's see again.
Rosemary isn't just aromatic. Rosemary isn't just aromatic.
Rosemary. I think this is a skip picture. I
It's
should have kept
sharp
that.
and woody. Mosquitoes
Let's see.
struggle with that scent profile. And when you
Yeah,
lightly brush or
I could have
prune it,
actually pasted
the
that.
oils release even
But
more
because I was
strongly.
watching, so
Imagine sitting near a rosemary plant, catching that fresh herbal scent, while mosquitoes stay at a distance. Simple step: keep rosemary near seating areas and
mm-hmm.
occasionally trim it to release more scent. Let's pause for a second.
Okay, the part I say let's pause for a second. So let me see what that prompt then will be. A common mistake pattern. Okay, so lemongrass start from video 12, so I'll know what to do now. So video 12 is okay. Let's continue.
Because this is important. A common mistake people make is planting these randomly around the garden and expecting full protection. But mosquitoes don't travel randomly. They follow scent pathways. So if your plants are scattered, you're leaving gaps. Think of it like this. Instead of spreading them thin, you want to group them. Create clusters near where you sit, relax, or enter your home. That's how you turn these plants into a true barrier, not just
Hmm? Let me plug it. Yeah.
decoration. Lemongrass.
Aha.
Lemongrass
Good.
contains natural citronella oil, but unlike citronella candles, it works continuously. Its fresh citrus scent is pleasant for you, but disorienting for mosquitoes. Imagine a clean, citrusy breeze moving through your garden. Simple step: grow lemongrass in sunny spots near patios. Geraniums, scented.
What?
Not all geraniums, only the scented varieties. These release a lemon-like fragrance that mosquitoes dislike. They're also beautiful, making them perfect for decorative pots. Imagine colorful blooms that don't just look good,
Okay.
but actively protect your space. Simple step: use them in hanging baskets or containers. Catnip.
Okay. So talking about catnip now. Let me show you is the image 13. Okay, image 14 is catnip. Oh, I must have made this scented stuff. So image 14 is catnip. I must have made something there. So let me put it like this. I must have made something in between. What did I miss? What did I miss? Scented geranium pot. So let me start from here again. Let's see.
Not all geraniums, only the scented varieties. These release a lemon
Okay. What's the name again? Scented geranium. So I think it starts from here.
scented. Not all geraniums, only the scented
What have I done? Let me start
grass
it.
in sunny spots near patios. Geraniums,
Okay, yeah. There's something I didn't do in the script. I should have actually worked on the pacing in the script.
Baskets or containers. Catnip. This one surprises a lot of people. Catnip has been shown to be even more effective than some chemical repellents. It contains a compound called napitolactone, which mosquitoes strongly avoid. Imagine a simple, unassuming plant, quietly outperforming many store-bought solutions. Simple step. Plant catnip away from areas where pets might overharvest.
I don't understand. This is catnip, yes. So what am I doing? Let me try this one.
Them in hanging baskets or containers. Catnip. This one's
This is catnip supposed to be, yes. So I think there's something I've made between 12 and 13. Let me
but
play it again.
disorienting for mosquitoes. Imagine a clean, citrusy breeze moving through your garden. Simple step. Grow lemongrass in sunny spots near patios.
Huh?
Geraniums, scented.
Okay, I was to reduce this one. I'm supposed to reduce this one.
Not all geraniums, only the scented varieties. These release a lemon-like fragrance that mosquitoes dislike. They're also beautiful, making them perfect for decorative pots. Imagine colorful blooms that don't just look good, but actively protect your space. Simple step. Use them in hanging baskets or containers. Catnip. This one surprises a lot.
This is catnip supposed to stop here. All right, so let me just stretch this one to the end. I think that should be all that about that. Well, let me see what catnip is talking about. So,
like building invisible walls around your garden. Instead of relying on one plant, you create zones of protection. Imagine stepping into your...
So that's it. So now what we've done now is to, let me zoom it out so that everything can stay. So what we've done now is to let them fit our voiceover from start to finish. Now let's see something.
If mosquitoes seem to love your garden, you might actually be helping them. It sounds strange, but most gardens are...
to check here. Okay, let me go to where the images are. So let me start from image 4, for example. Now see how the images are
still... lavender near seating
areas. The images are
or
just standing on
where you spend the most time.
Like that, you know.
Even a few pots can make a difference. Citronella grass.
Now look at how
this one...
Look at how the images are also changing. So we can actually, spice it up a bit. So let me go to, for the images, I'm focusing on the images for now. Okay, let me do the images here. This one's an image. Right, so what you can do is to go to animation. In animation, you will just, in animation, you just do, just look at how the image starts for it starts here, see?
What if you could flip that completely without sprays, without chemicals, and without extra work?
So this is how the image starts. So it's the entrance is a bit boring. So I'll just go to animation. I like the image, go to animation. I can do skin, like how I want it to come in. So now look at it now, see? Look at it.
Chemicals and without extra work.
You can also increase the duration of this zooming, so it comes in,
and without extra work. What if the very
another thing you can also do is out, like okay, before I select out, let me show you how it's going to move on to the next image.
Fewer bites, more comfort.
Just like that. So I can also choose out, how I want it to go out. So just see how it moves to the next one. Now let me do it again. Let me increase the duration. Let me do duration.
Incredible. Fewer bites. More.
What does it mean having to do in and out for all of them? So what I love doing is simple. I'll just select out a combo for each image. So in and out. So I'll just choose image. Let me select this one. Let me select, let me do combo for
without
this
extra
one.
work.
So look at
what if the very plants in your garden could silently push mosquitoes away?
There's
all
no
day,
limit to how you
every
can
day,
actually,
because there are specific plants mosquitoes absolutely hate. And once you know which ones and how to use them, you'll start noticing something incredible. Fewer bites without extra work. What if the very plants in your garden could...
So look at this one. So I'm just going to pick all our images and just use just do this thing for them. All our image. This is an image here. So I'll just pick one. There's no limit to the one you can pick.
And how to turn even a small garden, patio, or balcony into a... You might think of lavender as calming and pleasant, but to mosquitoes, it's overwhelming. Now, this one is famous for a reason. Citronella isn't just a scent. It's a this might surprise you. Basil isn't just for cooking. It's also strong, almost aggressive, and that's exactly why it works. Its intense scent overwhelms a mosquito's ability to
You want to tell me
Marigolds,
to cover
bright, cheerful. Rosemary
every.
isn't just
It's not
aromatic,
possible.
it's
Oh,
sharp
this
and
meeting will
woody.
just go to 5 hours.
Mosquitoes struggle
I don't want.
because this is important. A
So
common mistake is leaving
let me
gaps.
add it.
Think of it like this.
I'm just
Instead of
picking
spreading
any
them thin,
animation
you want to group them.
randomly.
Create clusters near where you see grass. Lemongrass contains not all
I'm just
geraniums,
picking
only the
anyone
set of people. Catnip has been shown a simple step.
that I want. So
Choose 3 to 5 of these.
there's another thing we can also do.
You might think of lavender as calming and pleasant,
You can choose
but to
you
mosquitoes,
can choose effects. You can Now I also want to I also want you to have a little bit of effect. We're talking about garden, so let me select effects. But I want to start from image 4. Let me see if I can do something that looks like a rain. Let me select rain. Let me see the option it's going to give me for rain. No, I just want something. Just something that shows rain drizzling, please. Aha, let's see how this one's going to work.
you might think of lavender as calming and
See?
pleasant, but to
I don't think I
mosquitoes,
need it. I don't think I need it. No, we don't need it. We don't need it. We don't. So, what else again? Let's add stickers. So I love adding stickers. Stickers of I like, especially when subscribe stickers, you just click on. Yeah, you can extend, the duration, where you want it to start, where you want it to end. Let me put it here. So you can reduce the size. You can just find one location to put it. You can also add it here again. Another
when that
one,
signal gets scrambled, they simply move.
you add it and all that. So this is not a full-blown video editing class. So I'm just doing such a way that you can get started as low budget, starting as a beginner. So now that's all. If you want to do caption, you can also choose caption. Just click on caption, generate caption. But just trust me, I don't think I need caption for this one. I don't want to use caption. It's my choice. So you can decide to use caption or not. So now that's it. So that's all. So you just to finish your work, you click on export, right? So in the export, now here you can choose where this is a one-off setting, right? You can choose where you want it to go. So I always tell you select where you want your video to be downloaded at. So I always click this thing. I'll just click on this folder here. So I'll just click on this one. So mine always goes to my download folder. You can see download. So select where you want it to go and you'll be good to go. So that's it. So now in resolution, well, depending on where you are, regardless, you don't need, so if you look at 708 megabyte, you would choose 2K, 1.4 gig. So I'll just recommend, regardless, you don't need more than 720. You don't need more than 10, you don't need 2K or 4K resolution. This one is okay like that. I don't bother myself with all these settings. I just choose 1080 pixel is decent. So I'll click on export. So I'm going to export, then let me proceed to other things. So now let me proceed. So it's exporting. In fact, the exporting is quite fast. So now let me take questions. Let me check our questions. Let me take questions. Okay, now Kelvin, you muted the video on Capcore before inputting your voiceover. Please, where did you click the mute? Okay, now look at my arrow here. Look at this. Look at where my arrow is here. There's a speaker stuff here. So this is why I clicked on the mute. So that's what I did. I had to mute it. So I had to mute it. So if you feel I missed your question, please rewrite it again. Resend it again so I check. So now the next thing is this. Now we have our titles already. So then what do we need now? To upload on your channel, you need a description. So what do we do? Right under where we got our script, just tell it, analyze my script. What's this one? Go back, John. I'm coming. This one needs to go down. Analyze my script and give me a short. I love short description, to be honest. A short YouTube SEO optimized description. Let's see what I typed. So that's it. It's my description. It's going to give me that. So this description. Fine, it's a good guy. It added hashtags for me as well. So I'll copy my description and that's another thing I will now do again is this. Now there are different in the program. You already thought how to create this thing, how to create voiceover, how to create thumbnail rather. For me, since I do my own voiceover more time, I call it my lazy approach. I'll say analyze this script and give me 10. Okay, let me just do 5 attention grabbing have attention grabbing, thumbnail text content. So I'll tell you to give me that. So we can see mosquitoes eat this. They keep mosquito away. Plant this, no bites. Bug free yard secret. So, and let me just choose this one. So I've copied this one. Now see what I will just say. Again,
If mosquitoes seem to love your
okay, I think
garden,
our
you
video
might
is
actually
our video is ready. But I'm not you should not you should not have to upload video. And in fact, this video I'm not think I'm even uploading. I'm not going to upload the video on my channel because you guys already know the title. And once you know the title now, you just use the title to find my video, you find my channel, and then people now start watching video, start 30 seconds, they'll zoom out, YouTube start thinking I didn't post good content. So no. That's all. So now analyze this script that the script just gave us and give me and oh, okay, now look at okay now and give me a prompt that I will use to generate an attention grabbing thumbnail. My thumbnail text is this. What I've pasted it. So let your prompt contain my thumbnail text. So why I told you that is because I don't want to generate thumbnail for me. And after I go to Canva and start adding the text, I want you to give me. And I said, okay, give me 3 prompts for this, so I can select the best thumbnail. You get so I don't want to just give me one. I want to give me like 3. So let's see. Of course, I'm going to use week as well. So let me get the first one you gave me. Here's the first one. I'm going to put my prompt. So look at the one you gave me first of all. Bug free yard secrets. Let me look at it. This is one. This is the first prompt. So see, look at this other one again. Okay, see the same. You see the same. You just generated it twice. Let me get you're out of you see now see you're out of free blah blah blah. See everything I did here, it was free ChatGPT I used. So it's easier. Why it looks faster was because I'd already generated, I already have my prompt already. So when you have your prompt for your scripts, no issue. Another thing you can always generate different prompts for different scripts as well. That one is your call to make. So let me put the second prompt. Look at see for the second thumbnail. See? So I'll just choose anyone. So these are me, I do my own these are me, I do my own thumbnail. You get, but there are different ways you can go about it. But because I'm showing you all this because you see now, like I told you, I'm not a video editor, but I was able to edit video. I'm not a script writer. I was able to use it to generate script. I'm not a graphic designer, and I don't want to pay a graphic designer to generate thumbnail for me. I used AI as well, so that's it. So let's look at this one. I think I like this one because it's showing human being. So you see, so that's it about that. I think our video is okay. This is part 2 for our recording. So the recording might be out by tomorrow because I need to join everything on I need to join everything on CapCut once and for all before I share the link. So this is it. So now these are our video is ready. So now if you want to ask questions, you can unmute yourself and ask questions. So let's round off with a
If
question.
mosquitoes seem to love your garden,
So
you
this is
might
it.
actually be helping them. It sounds strange, but noticing something incredible into a
So now
mosquito-resistant
this
zone.
session
The best part?
I've been able to answer all your doubts about, oh, I don't know how to generate video, I don't know how to convert, I don't know how to start. So right now, for those students for students in my program, if after this session that I've done, if anybody put on the group I don't know what next, what to do next. I will not answer you. In fact, I'll reply with an annoying WhatsApp sticker. Or annoying with an annoying WhatsApp sticker because come on, it just means you are not ready to work. That's just what it means. If after this one I've done. So if you don't understand, watch it over. I don't expect you to understand this thing from first watch, especially if it's been a long time you actually engage in learning activities. So you can't just watch it and understand. And you see, there's nothing techy I've done. If you can use WhatsApp, you can do this. If you can boil egg, you can do this. So that's it. So let me check questions. So you can unmute yourself to ask question.
I have a question, please.
Okay, yeah.
So my question is, well, I want to first of all appreciate you taking the time to go through this step one after the other. It's quite informative. Also, my question would be, what is your suggestion as someone who is well experienced with this content creation on YouTube? What is your best suggestion for consistency?
Now, okay, now the first thing for consistency, what I will always say is, define what your own consistency is, right? For some people, consistency is posting one video every day, right? To you, you can just say that I'm going to post 3 times a week, and that's it. So, see, let me tell you, fine, you see people that say post every day. Posting every day does not mean anything. I'm going to give an example. I've had a channel whereby posted every day. In fact, the time I had time, I was doing 2 videos per day on that channel. Man, I like everything. Even with 50 videos, I don't know what happened. It just didn't pick. It was as if they were doing me from village there. It didn't pick. But now I have a channel. In fact, how will I put it? I have a channel right now. In fact, the channel started less than 15 days ago. And as we speak, it was how will I put it? There's no video that has less than 100. Anyone that has less than 100 views, probably because I just posted it this evening. In fact, I've already, right now, one video has already given me, before this meeting, already given me over 900 watch hours and over 200 subscribers. And I only post once every 2 days. You get, so people want to post. So I get the idea of posting every, like what I tell people is if you can post every day, it's good. So if you can create video every day, that's 7 videos a week. Instead of dumping 7 videos on one channel, create 2 channels and do 3 video on one part, 3 video on one, 4 video on one per week. So consistency, define your own consistency. If once a week you can post, go ahead, right? So there's no rule that says you must post every day. There's no rule. Even some of the channels people will let me see. Let me even show you. I think my screen is still being shared. Okay, let me go to this particular channel. This one. I think it's 2 channels that are partnered together here. So let me just go to one, yeah. All right, I don't know why this guy is behaving this way. You see, look at this one. I'm sure this one just see this one. How many can you see here? 2 uploads per week. You get, I think we've got 10 minutes more. So let me see if you have question, unmute yourself and hope that answers your question, please. So now let me quickly.
Yes, it does. So the last one I wanted to
Okay.
ask before I forget. Oh my Jesus, I've forgotten. Okay, I remember now. So I recently heard that YouTube is dropping down some content creators for reason best known to them, but I think it's probably I don't know if it's people trying to copy other people's content or not taking effort to create content using AI, just copy and paste and then post, you know. So how would that affect us using AI?
To be honest, even you see that the YouTube not any content, blah blah. But I think at the moment, what I would say, YouTube does not even know what they are really doing because this evening while I was on YouTube, there was someone whose channel got flagged for inauthentic content, and guess what? It is non-faceless. You get, it's not faceless. It's a talking head video. So probably YouTube must have thought because the avatars people use, in fact, they are avatars people use for talking head, and YouTube actually coming heavy on those ones. Yeah. So to be honest, the answer is how will I put you? We honestly don't know, to be honest. I won't lie to you. Because some people say,
Okay.
oh, this video some people tell you low effort video. There's no effort problem with it now. It's not the effort you put. Sure you get. So how will I put it? What I would just say is it's not affecting everyone. How would I would say it's not everyone that's been affected. So that's the thing. It's not everyone that's been affected.
Okay.
So someone said, can
Thank
I
you
share the
very much.
link to Whisk? For Whisk, just go to lab.google.fx. You will see Wix there. Or just type Whisk on Google, you will see it there. It's okay, someone has even responded. The tool I use to generate videos, I use Wix to generate images and I use CapCut to actually join them together. Then from the one I use from from video to image is on Grok. Yeah, you'll get the recording, but recording should come tomorrow evening. Okay. How do you generate a faceless postcard video script prompt? It's simple to generate scripts. See, this is all you just do. You see this all this thing you tell okay, I don't know to generate prompt. You just tell ChatGPT, you just tell ChatGPT. So what you do basically is open ChatGPT one side, open Cloud one side, open Gemini one side, talk to three of them. Tell them, oh, I have a channel in podcast, blah blah blah. Give me a script structure. It will give you they will give you the script structure and tell them to turn it into a ChatGPT prompt for you. You know, then by the time all of them, three of them give you, you read through it. If I don't turn the three prompt to script. For the one that gives you the best script, then you can actually go with that. So we have
Hello,
7 minutes more.
Kevin.
Okay,
Kevin,
okay,
this
I'm coming. Wait, sorry,
this
let me
this
let me let me do that. Samuel Grace is asking. Sorry to cut you. Let me just. Can someone can one phone create more than one channel? See, best practice: one email address, one channel. One email address, one channel. No two channels linking to one email address. No. Why? Because if one channel has issue with YouTube, because it is YouTube, you know that they are linked together. Because of that, YouTube will actually, in fact, if the second channel has no issue with YouTube, YouTube will still bring it down. Now, how do I manage more than one channel? I understand you need different IP address for a second channel. Also AdSense as well. To be honest, for AdSense, for example, I think I've got how many channels now? I think I've got apart from my monetized channel, I've got 6, 7 new channels. But because I actually have a team. So that's why. So it's not that I'm doing everything myself. I actually have a team. Right. So what I do is I don't do more than 2 channels on one AdSense. So that's it. And then for IP address, well, the only reason you might need IP address probably is if one of your YouTube channel gets flagged. So on IP address, you just have to need the people talk about proxy and the like. To be honest, I've not added that to my program, but to be honest, so it's something you can do more research on. To be honest, yeah, because whatever time I want to give it through my program. So somebody wanted to ask question. So please ask the question now. Sorry, I think I cut you short there earlier.
yeah. What I wanted to ask is this thumbnail you just created now.
Yeah.
Where do you use it, or where do you upload it when you're uploading it in your channel, or does it have
Oh,
any space where you
okay,
can
yeah. So
attach
let me show
this
that.
thumbnail? Yeah.
Okay, now okay. Let me open. So let me open my general YouTube. Now this my YouTube account is this my YouTube is what I use for. You will see different things. You will scroll, you will see church, you will see football, you will see different. So this is what I use for. I probably want to have sessions with my one-on-one student and the like. So let me just go to that channel once and for all. So let me just do a demo. This is not this is just it's showing 6 videos, but I have more than 6 videos on this channel because most of the videos, like the videos on the course, they're all here. So I just put them on unlisted. So you people from outside will not see it. So now let me just show you. So let me do upload. Okay, let me download one. Let me download. Where is this guy? Let me download one of the thumbnail. Let me download this. So I will just show you where you put the thumbnail. But this is you always see the thumbnail when you're creating. But since there's time, let me answer. But if you have question, you can drop it again. So let me just pick one. Let me just pick. Let me pick the video we've done. So also, once your video is done, before you upload, always rename your video with the title with your title. This is our video here. So if I want to upload, it's not going to be 04118. It's going to be the title. My thumbnail as well is also going to be the title of my video. So I'll click on whatever I want to choose. But this one is just demo. This one is not going live at all. Or in fact, let me just show you. Let me just show you. I think it's so where's the part one? This one I called part one. Ah, this is part two. Where is part one? Oh, okay, this is part one. So let me put Kelvin's April live class. Kelvin April live class. So let's use this one. Oh no, so this is not the one I want to use. So yeah, I'll cancel upload. Thank you. So select files. There's this guy, Kelvin's April live class. Oh, this is supposed to be the part one. Okay. So upload for me, Joe. So This is the title. You put your description, blah blah blah. You push hashtag if you want. Hashtag is one that you can go ahead. So the place for thumbnail. This is it here. Your thumbnail. Where is it? This place for thumbnail. You select it. So select the thumbnail. Just choose the. Let's say this is our thumbnail. Just select it, and that's it. That's it about. You say that's about thumbnail. So this one is just. This one is just demo. It is now. I'm not. I'm going to even delete it now. So let me attend to other questions before we go. We've got 2 minutes more. It's past 10 already. I need to sleep early.
Hi,
Okay. Well,
Kelvin.
okay. Okay.
Hello,
Yeah,
Karen.
I can hear you. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Thank you so far. I just wanted to know the names you called that you use with Chat GPT. I didn't get it. It was very fast. I just because I want to work tonight. You said
Names are
you
now.
hope you said there are apps that you use to generate all your
The-
scripts and all that apart from Chat GPT. I didn't get the
Okay.
two
Okay. That's
names you
You can
mentioned.
use Cloud. People say Cloud is the best. But I use anyone. Trust me. You can use Cloud Day. You can use ChatGPT. You can use Gemini. But you can just stick with one. Just stick with one for a start. You can just stick with one.
Oh,
Yeah, just stick. So that's so. Because somebody said, how do you get the recording? Well. So it depends because I opened this training to also put one of my students. So for example, if you join this class via my WhatsApp status, you'll get a link there. If you join this training via my WhatsApp, via my Facebook account, I'm going to post it when to be honest, it's not. I won't be able to post it tonight because we've actually done we've actually done 3 parties of recording. Tonight. The going out, logging out, joining again. So I have to join everything together on CapCut, edit some parts, cut out that part where I probably have some conversation. Yeah, if you get what I'm saying, then upload it. But after this laptop, I'm actually going downstairs to probably go sleep or something. You get so, but by tomorrow, latest tomorrow evening, you will get on Facebook. For my students, I'll put on the group, then I also add it to the course as well. Yeah, you get so I think that's how do I generate feedback podcasts with I've from Motivational Talks YouTube channel, YouTube account. Yeah, to be honest, how will I put it? They're not the same. They're not different. Let me just say all join. So I think in the last 1 minute, Zoom will kick us out, and I don't want to extend this beyond this. We've tried this 8:30. By
Okay,
10:30
please,
become.
lastly, are you hearing me?
I can hear you, but Zoom will kick
Yeah,
us out
sorry.
soon. Though, so I'm listening.
Lastly, I understand this video now you did well, this training now, I'm very, very okay with it. But all these like interviews, all these interrogation videos and titles, does that mean that the tools you used to create them are being paid? All these just you like the one I sent to you on DM.
Send it to me on DM again so I check. Send it to me on DM again so I check.
Okay,
I think I'll be
okay,
able to
okay.
because I need to see the video to answer that.
Yeah. I've just sent it to you. I've just highlighted it
Okay,
on.
I will check in next 30 minutes.
I just
I've
sent
been
to
on
you.
next since I need to remove from my